Hello and welcome back to Gorilla Garage, and today we're working on the E55 and installing these little bad boys. So, what are these? These are the secondary air pump valve delete kit. Race Turn from Poland have sent me these to use on my secondary air delete. This is the Race Turn website. As you can see here, this is their selection of 113K engine parts. They do oil radiator adapters. They do some rather sexy looking pulley kits, which I'm hoping they'll send me. Here they are. So they are €23, which I think in GBP, that works out about 20 quid. Plates necessary for removing the secondary air injection system and for looping fuel rail. So if you're doing the fuel rail as well, you need these, which I was not aware of. So it is a shame that they don't have a little bit more information on this. Oh, they do a wrap kit as well, which is sold out. Oh, that's a shame. I could have done another video on that. I may have to speak to him about that. But yeah, that race, oh, that looks quite nice actually. So give Race Turn a shout. Obviously, you can see what parts they do here. I'm sure they will do more. So if you are interested in buying these, then I will put a link in the description. And they are very kindly given us a 10% discount. Code is below. So just create an account, go into your profile settings and add it. So what do I mean by secondary air pump delete? So there is a system on the Mercedes, which is a secondary air pump. So what do I mean by that? I shall show you. So you can see from this, I've just got the parts fish up, well, parts dialogue, whatever you want to call it. So that is your pump that is actually missing on my car. And then you have various line that comes out from here, which then goes up to your supercharger. So these are the valves that we're removing, and that's where your blanks go. That's your vacuum lines. This goes to the back of the supercharger. These go underneath. As you can see, that one connects to itself. So this is almost like a vacuum thingamabob. There you go, changeover valve. So that is what opens up these two valves via air. So you can imagine it's a lot better when you've removed all of this, because it's just one less thing to go wrong. Here they are down here. So on your 55, you will probably find, there you go, there is two valves, one there and one there, which is here. So that's normally how they sit. There we go. So you have this valve here, you got a wiring loom here, which is there, and various vacuum lines going underneath the supercharger up to here and here. So what I'm going to be doing, well, actually, so what these valves do is when we have the cold start, these valves are meant to open, and then there's supposed to be an air pump here, which then pumps air up here into the supercharger, into the cats, and warms up the cats more. And as you can see, that's missing, and has always been missing. So I'm just going to delete the lot, because it's just one, they're ugly, and two, it's one less thing I've got to worry about. So you will have a Torx head like you do in here, and you just simply pop them out. Well, no, you don't simply pop them out. Basically, you give them a bit of a wiggle, because the last thing you want to do is snap that bit. So wiggle them very gently, pull it off, and then obviously you've got these bits here, which go into your supercharger. But these are very brittle if they haven't been changed. And as you can tell, I don't think these have worked for a long time. Hence why they're going in the bin. Now, the only thing I think that we are going to struggle with is this. Obviously, there is a plug for that, so we may get an engine warning light on, so I may have to plug that in. But someone has, as you can see here, mocked up something or other, and I've got no check engine light on that whatsoever. So I'm thinking that's the internals for the pump, but I'm not touching it because, yeah. So obviously, once we have removed these valves, you then have a rather large hole there. That's where these bad boys come in. These are probably the best ones on the market that I've seen. Billet aluminium, really good. The only downfall is they didn't come with new gaskets, but I still have the original gaskets, so we'll just use them. But yeah, as you can see, the quality of them is absolutely brilliant. I love them. So, and when they're in there, they're going to be shiny, shiny. Yeah, I like them. So to install them is pretty simple. You literally put the gasket on, pop it on, screw it in. Job done. So let's get to it. So apologies, my mic died, but yeah, they are now in. So your T45 for your original bolts, obviously put the gaskets in. They were quite a tight fit, but that's probably for the best because you don't want any leakage, and they do look a lot better than the old ones. So the other thing, once you've done this, you will need blanks to get rid of the pipe work that was originally there going into the valves. Now, these are a 16mm internal diameter blank. You could get away with 18 as well because you can see they're bulging a little bit, but the tighter the better as far as I'm concerned, and you will need 4 of those. You will also need 2 3mm internal diameter blanks. There is one already there, so you could get away with just the one, but my OCD, they've got a match. So as you can see, they look so much better. So when the charge coolers are on, that will look mint. So there we have it. The engine is all back together. As you can see, we've done the gloss black and all the green and all the rest of it. This is new. No one's ever seen this before. But the thing we are discussing is that. So obviously before, you had these horrible, great big valves there, which just looked minging. Now, they're not there, but you've got this nice billet aluminium. That one you can't really see because of the wiring loom. Now, if we did put the cover back on, then obviously it goes here and you wouldn't see any of it anyway. But it looks so much better. So, thank you very much to Race Turn for sending me them. Very much appreciated. So yeah, don't forget to go and check them out. The website looks pretty good as well. So to be fair, I might buy that the wrap kit or the pulleys. Those pulleys look quite nice as well. Brilliant company, brilliant to deal with, really friendly people. So go check them out. But yeah, that is it for the E55. In the next video, we will be doing either the split cooling or we will be fitting a catch can, or both. So I've already started, so I shall show you. So you can just see down here where I've painted everything. These are all loose at the moment. So I actually do have that hose there. And what I'm going to be doing is I've actually got a proper header tank. I won't say where it's going yet, because normally you put the VRP one here, which is the BMW one. One, I'm not putting a BMW part on an AMG. Just no. And two, to me, that is not thermally efficient. I think we can do it in a better way. So I'm going to attempt it. The catch can as well. Don't know where I'm putting that either. Catch can is already plugged in because obviously I've had all this out. So that's all wired in already. But yeah, I haven't actually put the catch can in because I don't know where I'm putting it yet. But that is for a future video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Really hope you learned something. If you didn't, you didn't. If you did, you did. But brilliant. So yeah, thank you very much. That is it for this video. Until the next time, don't forget to press the button.